Have a very special story for you, The Three Little Pigs. Have you ever wondered what would happen if a big bad wolf tried to blow down your house? Well, our three little pigs are about to find out. Each of them will build a house in a different way. But will they be strong enough to keep them safe? Let's jump into this classic fairy tale and see what happens. Are you ready? Let's go. Meet the characters. The youngest pig. He is the lazy and careless one of the three brothers. He builds his house with straw, which is the easiest and fastest material to find. He does not care about safety or quality, only about having fun and relaxing. The middle pig, he is the slightly smarter and more builds his house with sticks, which are stronger and sturdier than straw. He thinks he has a good house, but he does not realize that it is still not enough to withstand the wolf's attack. The eldest pig, he is the smartest and most hardworking one of the three brothers. He builds his house with bricks, which are the strongest material. He cares about safety and security, and he does not mind working hard to achieve his goal. The big bad wolf, he is the big bad villain of the story. He is hungry and greedy, and he wants to eat the three little pigs for his dinner. He uses his cunning and strength to try to blow down their houses and catch them. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who lived with their mother. One day, their mother told them, "My dear children, you have grown up. It's time for you to build your own houses and make your way in the world. But remember, be careful and work hard to build strong houses that will keep you safe." So, the three little pigs set off on their journey to build their own homes. The youngest pig looked around the forest and saw a lot of straw lying on the ground. He thought, "This is perfect. I can use this straw to build my house." He gathered as much straw as he could and carried it to a flat and open spot. He did not bother to look for a strong foundation or a safe location. He just wanted to finish his house quickly. He hastily built a flimsy house of straw, cutting holes for a door and a window, laying more straw for a roof, and adding some flowers and leaves for decoration. The middle pig looked around the forest and saw a lot of wood lying on the ground. He thought, "This is better. I can use these sticks to build my house. It will be stronger and sturdier than straw." He gathered as many wood as he could and carried them to a slightly higher and drier spot. He built a house of wood, nailing them into a frame and filling the gaps with more sticks, leaving some spaces for a door and a window, and decorating it with ribbons and balloons. The eldest pig looked around the forest and saw a lot of bricks lying on the ground. He thought, "This is the best. I can use these bricks to build my house. It will be the safest and most secure of all." He built a house of bricks, cementing them together, fitting wooden frames with glass, and curtains for a door and a window, and a chimney for the cold. One day, a big bad wolf came to the forest where the pigs lived. He was hungry, and he wanted to eat the pigs for his dinner. He saw the youngest pig's house of straw, and he thought, "This will be easy." He knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in." The youngest pig was scared, and he said, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house of straw down. The youngest pig ran away as fast as he could to the middle pig's house of wood. The wolf followed him, and he saw the second pig's house of wood. The big bad wolf thought, "This will be a bit harder, but I can do it." He knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in." The middle pig was frightened, and he said, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house of sticks down. The youngest pig and the middle pig ran away as fast as they could to the eldest pig's house of bricks. The wolf followed them, and he saw the eldest pig's house of bricks. The big bad wolf thought, "This will be very hard, but I won't give up." He knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in." The eldest pig was brave, and he said, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The wolf said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf huffed and he puffed, and he tried to blow the house of bricks down. But no matter how hard he tried, he could not break the bricks. The big bad wolf was very angry and frustrated that he could not blow down the brick house. He decided to try another way to get inside. He looked up and saw the chimney on the roof. He thought, maybe I can climb up the chimney and sneak into the house. The pig won't see me coming. He ran to the back of the house and jumped onto a tree. He climbed up the tree and reached the roof. He crawled towards the chimney and peeked inside. He saw a dark and narrow passage that led to the fireplace. The eldest pig was very smart and alert. He heard the wolf's footsteps on the roof and guessed what he was planning to do. He quickly ran to the kitchen and filled a big pot with water. He put the pot on the stove and turned on the heat. He waited for the water to boil. The wolf did not notice the pot of boiling water in the fireplace. He thought he had found a clever way to enter the house. The big bad wolf smiled wickedly and said to himself, "I'm going to surprise that pig and eat him for my dinner." He lowered himself into the chimney and slid down. But as soon as he reached the bottom, he felt a terrible pain in his body. He realized too late that he had fallen into a boiling pot. He screamed and jumped out of the chimney. He ran away from the house, howling in pain and fear. He never came back. They were very grateful to the eldest pig for saving them from the wolf. They realized that they had been foolish and careless in building their houses. The next day, the eldest pig taught his brothers how to build a brick house. He showed them how to gather bricks, how to cement them together, how to make a door and a window, and how to decorate the house. They hugged each other and celebrated their success. They lived happily ever after in their brick houses. And that was the story of the 3 little pigs. What did we learn today? Hard work and patience always pay off. The 3rd little pig took his time, worked hard, and built a strong house, while the others took the easy way out and faced trouble. This story teaches us that being smart, careful, and hardworking helps us stay safe and succeed in life. We hope you enjoyed this classic fairy tale. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun stories. See you in the next adventure.